Okay, you guys want to fill me in? Why do I feel like I was blindsided out there?
Because you were. Look, but that's okay, all right? It's the last trick Othello's got up his sleeve.
Yo, fam, he's really gonna offer 3 first-round draft picks on top of me. For Shep? I mean, is Philly gonna sign off on that?
It's unclear.
There's more support for the trade on social than I would like to see.
What does that mean?
I say it's about a 50-50 split at this point.
Good thing social isn't in charge of the roster.
Well,
Look, it still wouldn't hurt to fight that battle, son.
Okay, but we've already talked about this. We're not gonna fight this fight in the press.
I'm not talking press. I'm talking about on the court. Look, Othello put his cards on the table. It's you versus Shep now.
Okay, hasn't it always been?
Yeah, but never this directly. Look, you've got an opportunity to put this thing to bed once and for all. All you've got to do is outperform Shep. Boyer hasn't pulled the trigger yet, which means he's still not sold. But there's a microscope on you two now. Look, if you go out there and you whoop Shep's behind on the stat sheet, there's no way Phil will trade you.
Rick,
look, how could he?
Rick, you know I'm not about the stats, man. I've never been about that.
But you are about this city. I mean, I know you're a team-first guy on P, but I don't see anything wrong with calling your number a little more than usual if it's going to get you to stay. You can't win a ring in this city if Othello trades you.
So it's me versus Shep.
Mm-hmm. It's you versus Shep, babe.
You got to end this, MP. Once and for all.
You know, Brent, after a few years of small ball getting even smaller, it's feeling like now there is a resurgence of the big man.
Yeah, I don't know, Kevin, if that's because last year we had 3 potential MVP candidates that all played a bigger position, but you got to have one of those guys in order for you to say that we are going to accentuate the biggest player on the floor to do the things needed to get wins.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5.
Caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert into baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to
just be out there. Then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big 3 to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And, winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
And he sinks the second. Back-to-back titles for the
Great. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Now, here's Green. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Curry finds Wiggins. Now, here's MP. Guarded by Green. MP passes to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Inside, skilled at reading the defense and getting into the opening.
And hit from in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
MP, no good. Rockets trailed by another miss by Houston. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Suns.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of rhythm.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And there's a lot you can Chicago. And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench. A big
外れた
factor in that
速
one.
攻
Warriors leading by 11.
右にスペースを作る
Inside.
ゴール下へのパス
Here's Iguodala. Good.
ナイスアシスト
Assist goes to MP. MP's got
I think so. I think
フリーでボールゲット
that switch well
燃えてるので
defend
強気にスリー
because switching can create
のぼせてました
mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now. But listen, you've got to stay strong and focus on just getting
距離がある
every
いける
And here's
タッチはいいが
MP for three.
ダメか
Porter pulls it in.
And they're one scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and
裏
neither team able to
も
get
らえ
into
ない
any sort of offensive
逆へ
rhythm.
And now the latest
アリウープチャンス
from our reporter,
ダメだ
Jake
反応できなかっ
Thanks,
た
guys. Now Jalen
スリー
Green
は無
is
理ある
on a mission.
やっぱり
He says every time I Kevin,
That's a great
今度
chip
こ
to
そい
keep
ける
on his shoulder.
タッチは良い
And here's MP for three.
あん
Kept the
スリー外しまくってもプラスマイナスが高いのが救いです
MP is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the pivot spot.
スクリー
in the middle.
ンセット裏走った
Curry against Porter.
ここでは勝負できない空いたお願い
Fires the three, and
ナイス
gets it to go on the assist by MP. Warriors
速
leading
攻
by 12,
パス
and Curry
ミスっ
has
た
it in the corner. Here's Green,
ナイス
and Green slams it in.
これがラストプレーとなって試合終了です今回の試合ではスリーポイントのミスが目立ちました4得点6アシストなのでアシストでは自己ベストの試合でした自分で得点できない時に仲間へアシストできるのはある意味良いことです次は自分でも得点を取れるよう頑張ります
So I would just tell them straight out, I think, anyway. You know? Do you want my seat?
That would be nice.
Okay.
Grab a seat.
Yeah.
I'm not big on small talk, so I'll get right to the point.
Okay.
We've decided to part ways with Othello effective immediately.
Well, you what? Why?
The situation he created in the organization, particularly as it pertained to you, was no longer tenable.
I get that, but he wanted to trade me.
The result of which is that you appear to have turned back into a pumpkin after midnight.
That's a Cinderella reference.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you. But how does my bad play get him fired? I don't get that part.
He gave me an ultimatum. If he wasn't allowed to trade you, he wanted to leave. I'm not in the habit of selling an asset at its lowest value, so he left.
Wow. I don't even know what to say right now.
It's our job to build you back up. Effective immediately, you'll be out of the starting lineup.
Wait, why though?
You're pressing, okay? We need to take a little heat off you so you can settle back into a groove.
I still believe in your talent, MP, but we may have forced the issue by giving you too much too soon, and that's on us.
100%.
Coach Graves will have more specifics on our development plan before your next game. In the meantime, do you have any questions?
No, I don't. Just processing is all.
Well, if anything comes up, let me know.
Thanks, Phil.
See you at practice.
Yeah.
Can I get my chair back?
Yeah, I figured I might as well get this over with.
I mean, fine with me, but how does it feel knowing that Othello Akbim would rather quit than have you on his roster? What?
Not great, but hey, he's his own man and he's free to make his own decisions because this is America.
Of course, with that being said, do you feel like you need to step up your play at all?
For sure, most definitely. I mean, everyone expects more out of me, so I expect more of myself as well.
I can only imagine how hard it must be dealing with everything you've dealt with since coming into the league. How have you managed it?
John, I tell you, man, it has been tough. But I got a great support team, man. I'm talking my coaches, my teammates, my agent, my girl. I mean, they all got my back in this,
Mm-hmm. And as the saying goes, it takes a village.
You ain't never lied, man.
The end of the hour. How's it feel to be back in the starting lineup?
I'm back? I didn't see my name on the board out there.
You and that board.
No, I'm just saying, it'd be nice to see my name up there,
Which is why I didn't want to ruin it. Stay with me here, MP. It's not that complicated.
Okay, so you tell me, if I go out there right now, my name will be on that board?
Yeah, I coordinated with Gaster, okay?
Wait, Gaster the assistant?
Do you know another Gaster out here?
I don't know. But this is really, really nice of you, Coach. Like, for you looking out for me like that.
What can I say? I'm a big softy. But I'm not too soft. I can be strict when I want to be.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with having a big heart, man.
I'm glad that you see that. Oh, wait. Since I have you here, I need a big game out of you tonight. Here's what I'm thinking.
I can do that.
Keep checking back with me. I'll give you plenty of milestones to hit so you'll know exactly where you stand.
Sounds like a plan. Hey, and Coach, thanks for giving me another chance, man.
You earned it. Now keep earning it.
スタメン落ちして、すぐにスタメン復帰。ちょっと意味がよくわかんないですね。今回の動画はここまでです。ご視聴ありがとうございました。